I'm Themistode, FightHype.com here with Jose Benavidez Sr. How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Living the dream.
I'm not mad at it, brother. So, that I'm never the type to dance around stuff, man. So, gonna ask you straight up off the rip, man. Is David Benavidez fighting David Morrell next, man?
You know what? Not at this point. I haven't got a contract. We did sign a contract deal before we fought Caleb Plant. And that contract was Caleb Plant, Charlo, David Morrell, and a possibility with Boo Boo Andrade. So I don't know who's next. We're waiting. Um, you heard Ronnie Shields, I believe, trains David Morrell.
Yeah.
He said that David Morrell is not ready. So I mean, we're here, we're waiting, man. We're here to face whoever. We got to prove ourselves, and we're ready. We're training, we're getting ready. I know a lot of good things are gonna come, so we've been training, and we're just ready to see who's next.
Before we continue to go into the whole David Morrell thing, did you believe that the whole Canelo fight was gonna happen? Or were you always skeptical, man?
I don't think it's never gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, you know, but at the end of the day, we can't focus on just Canelo. David's only 26 years old. We gotta stay focused. Whatever comes, we just gotta be ready for the opportunities. It might come, it might not come. I don't think it's gonna come. We gotta make our own path, and we're gonna continue getting ready and taking advantage of the opportunities.
In a recent interview, David said that, and talking about Benavidez, your son, he
Yeah.
said that the offer for Canelo to fight him was about roughly 45 million bucks. If that's can you kind of confirm that? And if that was true, or if that was kind of like the ballpark, how surprising was it for you to be like, damn, Canelo's still not gonna take that offer? Like, how surprising?
Yeah, for sure. They did call me about it. We were planning, uh, after the fight with Caleb Plant, they said they were going to give him a big amount to make that fight happen. They did ahead and gave him the biggest offer in his career to fight David Benavidez. I have no idea why he didn't take it or why he's not taking it. They got their own beliefs and their own path, what they're doing with the fighters they want to fight. We just try. We're here, we're ready. And to be honest with you, we're happy fighting them. We're happy not fighting them. So, like I said, if it comes, it comes. Why worry? Why stress? We're ready. We're ready. But this is the biggest offer he's ever gotten to fight somebody.
What do you think about the reports that are saying that, Charlo could be next, and also that Canelo tried to fight Badu Jack, but instead of fighting him at the cruiserweight limit, which is 200 pounds, Badu Jack came out and said that Canelo wanted to fight him at a catch weight of 180 pounds and have a rehydration clause. Like, what do you kind of think about all of that, man?
There's two parts of the story. Don't know what happened. They know what happened in there. I'm not going to get involved in that because I have no idea, the negotiations or whatever. If it's cruiserweight, it has to be cruiserweight. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not, why would I fight at 168 and make a catch weight at whatever? Does it make sense? It doesn't make any sense for me.
Yeah.
For example, if there's Charlo and he wants to fight at a catch weight for all his belts at 169, 172, I know, I mean, like uh, 163, 16, whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think it's fair. We can't even fucking do 160. Otherwise, we would be fighting at 160,
Yeah.
so I think we should fight for whatever we're fighting for. 168, 175, cruiserweight, or whatever the way is. I mean, that's my opinion. Like I said, we'll fight anybody at whatever. We can do 168, we can do 175, no problem. We will fight at that weight. I will never ask for no catch weight. But that's what we think. We're warriors, we need to prove ourselves, and that's how we think, and that's how we're gonna fight. At the real weights.
In your honest opinion, would you be, I guess I want to say, would you be frustrated or really aggravated and annoyed and mad if Jermall Charlo ends up getting that fight after being off for 2 years and he hasn't fought at 168 pounds? Would you be annoyed at that?
No, not for sure. We all deserve what we get. He's been a champion for a long time. I mean, I'll be happy for him for fighting. I would not be mad. Like I said, we're not stressing. We're not mad. Things are what they are. There's nothing I could do.
Mhm.
We'll fight Charlo. We'll fight Canelo. We'll fight Morrell. We'll fight anybody. You
Right.
know, but those are the things that I can't control, and I can't get mad because there's nothing I could do about it. If the people want to see the fights, go right ahead and buy your pay-per-views. I don't think nobody's interested in buying that fight. I don't think even Canelo fighting Budo Jack would be interesting. They want to see the real fight. David Benavidez against Canelo Alvarez. That's the fight. And if he doesn't want to fight David, I respect that. I'm super happy because at the end of the day, we're doing something good. If David was so easy, believe me, they will pick him right away. For all that money, he will fight him right away. But I see that he sees that it's a tough fight, it's a dangerous fight. So that's why he doesn't want to take it. And I'm happy and I respect that. I'm really happy that, Canelo Alvarez doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. Wow, we must be doing something good, brother.
Just the last thing on the whole Charlo and Canelo possibility thing, man. Would you give Charlo a chance to win that fight, or do you think
No,
it
no,
could?
not. To be honest, anything's possible. I'm not disrespecting. I'm not being a hater, but he hasn't fought for almost 2 years, man, 3 years, man. You know, I think I heard, I don't know what the situation is, but I heard he's been mentally having problems and having problems. I don't know what the what's happening with them. But I think that he hasn't fought for a reason. So there is something there. I don't think it's fair. I think if he's going through something like that, why fight for a lot of money? How about if you end up in the hospital? Because we know that he's not right. All that money, what's it going to help for? Is it worth fighting and maybe, uh, you know, being in danger to end up in the hospital? I don't think that's right now. I think when he's back, when he has a fight or two, he's back. I think that would be a great fight. But not, right now is not a good fight. Coming up from 160 to 168 and not 100% good. I mean, I don't think he should do that.
Gotcha, man. Has life been, any different for you guys since picking up that big time win against Caleb Plant, or has everything been kind of the same?
Fuck, man. To be honest with you, that was the fight, man. That was the fight that gave me a lot of satisfaction. I was nervous in that fight, and that was the fight that, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was one of our toughest fights. You know, I know that Caleb Plant is good. He fought Canelo, the best pound for pound, and he gave him problems. You know, we prepared very well. We had a game plan for that fight that worked. But man, that was super satisfying, and I take my hat off for him. A lot of heart, and it was a good victory for us, and he showed a lot of heart.
Gotcha, man.